Because before I started teaching English, I had no idea what a subject pronoun was. So a subject would be the doer, the one who's doing the action. So first person subject pronoun would be I and we. That's subject, meaning the doer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Subject pronoun, not object pronoun. Object pronoun would be me and us.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So the doer, first person, second person, subject pronoun is going to be what?
You.
That's it. It doesn't go any further than that in English. All right.
What did I say? The last part, you is what?
That's second person subject pronoun.
Oh, second person.
Second person subject pronoun. Third person is
they,
he,
she,
they, and it. How many pronouns is that?
3.
Altogether. 7. 7.
This is in English, right? You're referring to.
Say that again.
Yes.
You're referring, this is in English.
This is English. Can anybody tell me what a pronoun is?
Word which is used in place of a proper noun.
Word that's used in place of a noun, not necessarily a proper noun.
Okay. Yeah.
And why is this word used in place of a noun?
To avoid repetition.
Say that again.
I said to avoid repetition, I guess.
Avoid repetition. Yeah, mostly to avoid repetition. Right. Now I will write the Arabic ones. And I'm going to write it in Arabic. So in order is going to be translating. Does that make sense? So pronouns in Arabic would be ضمائر. 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 Subject pronouns would be ضمائر الفاعل. Now I'm doing literal translation. ضمائر الفاعل, the pronouns of الفاعل, the doer, but they're really ضمائر الرفع. الرفع. The reason why in English it just says subject pronouns is because in English, every sentence has a verb. There are no sentence in the English language without a verb. It just doesn't exist. In Arabic, however, we have جملة اسمية and جملة فعلية. This is something we talked about, I think, in the first or second lesson.
Mhm.
So, subject pronoun. First person is going to be, in Arabic, al-mutakallim. Al-mutakallim means the speaker, not the speaker of the house. That was my apparently it wasn't funny.
Yes, sir.
Al-mutakallim.
I'm just taking it in. There'll be a delayed response.
We are all concentrating, Sheikh.
Al-mutakallim means first person. Okay? So, أنا نحن So I compares with أنا, first person, singular. We, first person, more than one. It checks out. Word for word. أنا محمد نحن مسلمون. Second person, the Arabic would be al-mukhatab. Mukhatab. Al-mukhatab is the one who is spoken to, or the one who is addressed. In English, second person is only one pronoun. The reason for that, wallahu a'lam, is because when you're speaking to a person or to a number of people, it's clear who you're speaking to.
Sheikh, is it also
Because-
called Hazir?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it also called Hazir, like Mutakallim and Hazir and Qaib?
I'm sorry, is it what?
Hadir. Hazirun.
حاضر would be متكلم and مخاطب. So حاضر is someone who is present. So both متكلم and مخاطب are حاضر.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second person مخاطب. In English, there's only one pronoun. In Arabic, because I don't know, some people may say Arabs are sexists, or we like to distinguish between, or Arabs like to distinguish between males and females, or whatever the reason may be. There's a pronoun for a singular male, singular female, dual, plural male and plural female. So you is loaded into 5 different pronouns. So anta with a fatha, and anti the kasra. For dual, it's an tuma. For plural, it's antum and أن أن تن. Third person is الغائب. الغائب. الغائب is third person. Again, or not again, but الغائب has the same number of المخاطب. So أنت, أنتِ, أنتما, أنتم, أنتن. That's 5. الغائب is also going to have 5. 1 for singular male, 1 for singular female, 1 for dual, whether it may be female or male, 1 for a group of males, and 1 for a group of females. هو هي هما هم هن if it is a male, figuratively or literally. Female, use. Here. Let's keep it at that. Any questions on this?
Okay. Okay.
Sheikh, can you give some examples for that third person, huwa and hiya?
Yes, sir.
Please, thank you.
نعم.
Sheikh, it's in our book itself, the Medina
What?
Arabic. It's in our book itself, Medina Arabic.
Yeah, I know. I just want to get a couple of examples out of the way, then we'll do it, inshallah. أين محمد؟
Well,
هو في المسجد. هو في المسجد. أين فاطمة؟ أين فاطمة؟ هي في العمل. I was about to write here في البيت, but I thought maybe somebody would think I was anti-feminist. So I said here في العمل. Don't want to bring any controversy, you know?
Did someone say controversy?
No controversy, أخي.
yeah, no, man.
أين فاطمة؟ هي في العمل. أين محمد وفاطمة هما في المنزل. They're both at home. You figure that one out. أين محمد وفاطمة هما في المنزل. أين المسلمون هم في
An error.
I don't know, where are the Muslims?
Sleeping.
Everywhere.
في المسجد.
Yeah.
في المسجد. Yeah, let's have let's think well of the Muslims. في المسجد.
It used to be Panera.
yes, sir.
After
Missed
the
out.
masjid.
في المطبخ.
في المطبخ. There you go.
بعد مسجد.
أين المسلمات هن في I don't know. I don't know. Gotta be careful with this one.
في السوقي, you're writing.
You just do
I'm
masjid.
about to write for Suqi, right?
You could just do masjid. We keep go for the equality here in the show.
Equality, alhamdulillah. هم في المسجد. هن في المسجد. How about that? Those are the examples.
Thank you, Sheikh.
So in English, هو في المسجد would be he is in the masjid. هي في العمل, هي في العمل. هما في المنزل, they. They. هن, they. So these last three is all they. And an example for it, we would say, no. أين الغزالة؟ أين الغزالة؟ غزالة is a deer.
Gazelle.
هي في الغابة.
What if you want to say Aina?
أين الأسد؟
What if you want to say though? Okay, after this one, two females.
Same.
هو على الجبل. أين فاطمة وزينب هما في المدرسة.
Yeah.
Sheikh, what is Ghabatu?
Ghaba is like forest or jungle. Ghaba is forest or jungle. If you guys got these down, we're going to move on to the book, inshallah.
Yep, they can take a screenshot.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Good.
Doing a screenshot would also work. Dr. Jamal.
Yes.
أين أنت؟ I caught you off guard there.
أين أنت؟
أين أنت يا دكتور؟
أنت جمال.
أين. أين means where. Asking about a place.
أنت what do you call for house?
أنا في البيت.
أنا في البيت.
فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت. البيت سورة قريش.
Yes.
عزير. يا عزير.
Yes, sir.
أين دكتور جمال؟
هو في بيته.
هو في البيت. Stick to في البيت.
Because of حرف الجر.
هو في البيت.
في البيت. نعم. الدكتور
He is in the house.
He is in the house. نعم. أين محمد سيف الدين؟
هو في الغرفة.
هو في الغرفة. Say في الغرفة.
Yep, في الغرفة.
Very good. محمد سيف الدين. أين الدكتور جمال؟
دكتور جمال في السبيدواي.
في السبيدواي. تقول هو في سبيدواي.
هو في سبيدواي.
أحسنت. دكتور جمال.
Yes.
أين محمد عقال؟ هو
ما أدري.
هو في البيت.
هو في سان فرانسيسكو.
هو في سان فرانسيسكو.
نعم. That's because you see San Francisco.
You see me over there.
Where are you?
mashallah.
Man. Oh, I need to see that.
According to
That's that private jet, man.
According to Mamnu min as-sarf, we're using these non-Arabic words. Are we to put fatha on the end, or is this okay that it's speedway? So it's speedway. So it's like you put a sukoon on the last letter, or how does that work? Because we talked about the non-Arab letters take a fatha, and then they don't take those other.
So San Francisco and Speedway both end with what's called the harf illa, a waw, ya, or alif. Does that make sense?
So it's actually a sukoon on the last.
So you just say it the way it is.
So it's intended.
Say that again.
So it's intended. So it would have a vowel.
Intended fatha, yes.
Could you repeat that?
That's interesting.
It would be an intended fatha.
So it's basically ism naqis again.
Yeah, it is ism naqis. Let's
Okay.
not delve too deep into this right now.
Okay.
This conversation is quite advanced.
Dr. Akil's into the anatomy, man, because that's his work. So he's going deep. He's delving deep. He's an internist. Khalas, that's what he does.
That's Uzair for you.
Keep it at the primary care level.
Dr. Muhammad Asad. أين حمزة؟
حمزة في البيت.
هو في البيت.
Oh, هو في البيت. He is in. Okay.
No. محمد أمين أين أنت؟
أين أنت? Just for 1 second here.
ها؟
أين أنت؟ أنا في المجالس. في المدرسة.
في المدرسة.
في المدرسة.
أحسنت. أنت أنا. أحسنت. زايد شريف. زايد سيف.
نعم.
أين أبوك؟
هو في الغرفة.
أحسنت. بارك الله فيك. مبين خان. مبين. Are you there? مستفيز الرحمن.
Yes, Sheikh.
أين أنت؟
أنا في البيت.
أنت في البيت. طيب. محمد أمين. أين فاطمة؟
هي في البيت.
هي في البيت. دكتور جمال الدين.
Yes.
أين خديجة؟
هي في الجبل.
في الجبل.
جبل.
ما شاء الله. Is she like a professional climber?
Yeah, you can take it as that.
Would it be على الجبل or في الجبل?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
So, على الجبل would mean on top of the mountain. في الجبل would be on the mountain, not necessarily on top. Does that make sense? So again,
Okay.
حروف الجر, we said that a harf is something that gives a meaning but with another word. So fi can mean inside of, it can mean on top of. It can also mean for the reason. Right? Fi has various meanings. So depending on the context, you can determine the meaning of fi. But the basic meaning that we have, fi means inside. Type. So we have here huwa. We have so we went over the ضمائر الرفع, the pronouns for رفع. The last thing that's in this lesson is the concept of verbs, al-fi'l. Now, I want you guys to not feel so discouraged if we're taking so long on one lesson. One thing to look forward to is the principles that we're covering in this one lesson. You'll see them in other lessons as well. So you won't have to cover them again. I'll refer you guys back to this lesson. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that we don't surpass any lesson until you know what's going on with each sentence.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So an example of that, أنا من الياباني. right? So what kind of sentence is this? Is this جملة اسمية or جملة فعلية?
اسمية.
اسمية.
جملة اسمية. How do you know?
اسمية.
How do you know?
Starts with اسم.
It starts with an ism. Very good. Okay. Where's the مبتدأ? Where's the خبر?
خبر اليابان and من اليابان is خبر and أنا is the مبتدأ.
Very good. أنا is مبتدأ, من الياباني is خبر. Very good. That right there is a very solid foundation. Being able to determine that is a very solid foundation. You can build on that. بإذن الله تعالى.
إن شاء الله.
Okay. What about ومن أين عمار? What kind of sentence is this? اسمية or خبرية?
اسمية.
How do you know?
Well, it starts with the ism, which jar majrur, but together it's ism, I think.
Right, because it's the mubtada is an ism. It's at the end here. Ammar.
Yeah.
Where's the mubtada? Where's the khabar?
من أين is خبر and عمار
أين is khabar and Ammarun is mubtada.
مبتدأ.
Very good. طيب, now I'd like to just cover the concept of fi'l and how fi'l works. So fi'l. Fi'l.
Can I ask a question before you start that?
Yeah.
You said that the ism fi'li, jumlatul ismiya.
Yeah.
Because it starts with an ism.
Right.
And then in the next one you said because the mubtada is an ism for aina wa min aina amarun was the sentence, I think. Aren't all mubtada ism?
Yes.
So in this case, then what's the reason that it was? Because did it also start? Min aina, did it also start then? How like the brother said, it's jar majrur, but it combines to because aina is an asam and it takes ism and it takes jar. That's what makes it the jumlatul ismiya.
What makes a jumla ismiya is ammarun, being the mubtada. So originally the sentence is supposed to start with the mubtada. But the reason it didn't start with the mubtada was because anyone can answer that. Why didn't min ayna ammarun begin with the mubtada?
Because the inquisitive deserves to be at the beginning.
Interrogative sentence.
Right, because inquisitive deserves to be at the beginning.
So because the word immediately following the inquisitive was ism.
Right. Ammarun.
Jazakallahu khair.
Ameen wa yak. Right. So let's get into the jumla fi'liya. Jumla fi'liya, fi'l, sentence begins with a fi'l. That's clear, right?
Yes.
So if it doesn't begin with a fi'l, it's not a jumla fi'liya. I think I'm going to go with the drawing on this one because I don't want to mess up the directions. So ألف. Not working that well. الفعل. الفعل. الماضي. المضارع. الأمر. Now this lesson is actually more like a sarf lesson, but they overlap. نحو and sarf overlap. So let's see if I can do this good, inshallah. فعل. يفعل. يفعل. And يفعل. Amr is going to be if'al, il, and ul. So if'al, if'il, if'ul, or uf'ul. Second, fa'ila. يفعل. يفعل and يفعل. يفعل. Amr is going to be if'al and if'il. Last but not least, فعل. فعل. يفعل. يفعل and أفعل. So let's go with the madi, or the past tense, being the origin. So if we say the past tense is the origin, if the past tense of the madi is fa'ala, the present or future tense can be either yaf'alu, yaf'ilu, or yaf'ulu. And the command is going to depend on the mudari'. If the mudari' is yaf'alu, the command is going to be if'al. If it's yaf'ilu, the command is going to be if'il. Yaf'ulu, the command is going to be uf'ul. Fa'ila. Mudari', present tense or future tense, yaf'ilu or yaf'alu. If it's yaf'ilu, the command is going to be if'il. If it's yaf'alu, the command is going to be if'al. Fa'ula, Mudari' or future tense is going to be yaf'ul. Command is going to be uf'ul. Now, the only difference between all of these is the ayn. What vowel the ayn has.
And the vowel and the hamza in the al-amr form, correct?
Well, the reason why the vowel on the hamza is different is because of the ayn.
Okay. I'm confused about the relationship between al-amr and al-mudari.
So al-amr is a command. Al-mudari' is either present or future.
So the yaf'alu version becomes af'alu.
Yeah, so it can be yaf'alu, af'alu, naf'alu, taf'alu. Any of them.
And then the yaf'ilu becomes if'alu.
If'il.
If'il.
The lam always has a sukoon in amr.
But it's if'il, not if'al.
Yeah, if'il. All right. I was trying to be lazy, but you're going to make me do the work, Zair.
No, I just want to make sure I understand. I mean, unless people want to write it down, which I don't know if they want to.
I'm writing it down, yes, sir.
Yeah, but
Al. If il and uf'ul. How's that?
So yaf'ilu and yaf'alu both become if'ilu. I'm sorry, if'il.
No, yaf'alu, if'al. Yaf'ilu, if'il.
okay. So Sheikh, just for clear, so because I take a little time processing. So that you have
Well, brother.
so you have Madi, Mudari, and Amr. So below each one, so below Madi, Fa'ala, Fa'ilu, and I can't see the bottom. It's
Fa'ila, fa'ula.
Fa'ila, Fa'ula. Okay, so all right, so that's all past tense, correct?
Yes. Can you
Okay,
see me now, Abu Ismail?
yeah, no, just in the, oh, there you go. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, so, okay, so fa'ala, fa'il, so what is each one of those referring to in terms of the change in the ayn, in the vowel?
So if you notice, the ending of the word is the same.
Right.
So if the ending of the word is the same, this doesn't concern us in Nahu. This deals with a different science of Arabic, which is sarf, Arabic morphology. The structure of the beginning or middle of the word. So what we're learning here is the structure of a fi'l. If you guys got these down, I'm just going to do one more page, inshallah.
Hold on a minute. Well, you know, I can
If
get.
I have one question.
Yeah, what's your question, Abu Hamza?
So, like for Amr for Yaf is if'al, and then Yaf'ilu is if'il. So why is not Yaf'alu if'alu? Why is it uf'alu?
You got to say
Or
that one more
if
time.
so like Yaf'alu is if'al, correct?
Yes.
And then yaf'ilu is if'il.
Yes.
And yaf'alu is uf'ul.
Yes.
So there, this is, okay, so this a, e, and u, ain has different ones. But Hamza doesn't follow that. It is kasra here, dhamma here. So if we change, like for ain is fatha, kasra, dhamma, why is that following in the Hamza, like af'alu, if af'al, if'il, uf'ul? Why is not that?
Because the Hamza takes a kasra if the ain, if the third letter has a fatha or a kasra.
Oh, okay.
The third letter has a dhamma, then the Hamza takes a dhamma.
Okay. So, okay. All right. Got it.
So I'm opening in one more page, okay?
One more question.
Yeah.
If'ilu is the amr form of, I'm sorry, if'il with the hamza or the sukun and the lam. If'il, you've written for the amr form of the mudari form, yaf'ilu, correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay, and if'il is also the amr form of yaf'ilu, and yaf'alu in the second group. So it's the same, correct?
I was being lazy with this.
Oh, I'm just confused, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, confusion is bad.
Yeah.
If il, and I'm gonna write it here in the middle because there's not much space. If'al.
So essentially that al-amr form, almost, there's only 3 forms of that then, essentially, it looks like.
If'il, if'ul. Yeah, if'il, if'al, and if'ul. Sahih. Correct. But the combination is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 combinations.
So it doesn't take the fatha in the Hamza.
Say that again.
It doesn't take fatha in at the Hamza position in Amr.
No.
Okay.
So let's take some examples. ذهب. ذهب. Mudari is going to be what?
يذهب.
Perfect. So where's the ain?
Ha.
The ha.
So ذهب, this is the fa of the verb of the fi'l. This is the ain of the fi'l, and this is the lam of the fi'l. This is ya, this is the fa of the fi'l, ain, and lam. Is that clear or is that confusing?
Clear.
So back here we said fa'ala, and we're dealing with the 3-letter verbs. So any 3-letter verb, the first letter would be the fa of the letter of the verb. The second is the ain, and the third is the lam. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sheikh, what is the difference between fa'ala, fa'ila, and fa'ula?
Say that one more time.
So on the al-madi, you have 3 words, right? Fa'ala, fa'ila, and fa'ula.
Right.
So what is the meaning of these 3?
So this is so you're not confused when you're learning new verbs. Because some verbs have a fatha on the ain.
Okay.
Or dhamma on the ain.
Okay. So it is a template kind of thing, right?
Yes, it's a template.
Okay.
So the ain would be the second letter.
Okay.
So ذهب يذهب. right? Now this one, سمع. The مضارع would be
Yes. يسمع.
يسمع.
يسمع. There are rules the same way there are rules for pluralization in English. Is it regular or irregular plural? But I think for now, just focus on, okay, I get it. Just if it's سمع, it's either يسمع or يسمع. One or the other. Once you learn يسمع, خلاص, you just keep it. Okay, it's يسمع. Don't ask why. At this point in time, don't ask why. اذهب.
So you're just laying out the possibilities for us here in that case.
Say that again.
You just in that previous what you had written up, you're just laying out the possibilities.
Laying out the possibilities. خرج is فعل. The مضارع of خرج is what?
يخرج.
يخرج.
يخرج. يفعل. And the أمر is?
اخرج. اخرج.
اخرج. اسمع.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
Can you please, in one word, also tell us the meaning of these in English? Or no?
ذهب is went. Go. سمع is here. And خرج is exit.
سمع الله لمن حمده.
The doer is also inside the verb, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The doer is inside the verb. Like Zahaba is actually he went, right?
Yeah, that's
Is it he went or is he is going? Or is it he will go? He will go.
just write these words down and we'll discuss that inshallah at a later date.
Sure, can you spell is that يخرج?
That is يخرج. يا خارجين.
Okay. يخرج. And then and the Amr said, yeah, what's the last one there. Yeah, what is that?
This one?
Yeah.
اسمع.
Oh, that's seen. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not easy to write with the mouse.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just being lazy.
No, that's okay, but it's not easy writing with a mouse. It's
Stop trying to find me excuses, man.
We gotta get the brother a touch screen.
Would you feel better if I slammed you?
End of the day, sure.
Yeah, and then exit. The last
Write it again.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
I tried to get away with it, but Abu Ismail, you keep catching me, man.
Because it's going to take me half an hour to write this stuff. I have to do it. Self-preservation.
Take just screenshots. That's a lot easier.
I take pictures, but I'm going to go back and just watch the video because I don't get it the first time out. I need a couple shots at this stuff. It's just processing is slow in this.
Yeah, it's no joke. This stuff is no joke, man.
Once you get it's.
I have an old hard drive, man, so it's like
Now
it takes me a while.
Now, at the beginning, subhanAllah, I remember one of my Nahu teachers, he used to say the first time you go over the book, and he was talking about Ajrumiyya, he used to say you won't understand anything. The second time, you'll start understanding a little bit. The third time, you'll be like, oh, I get it.
The Eureka moment start in third reading.
So, Sheikh, you are going to teach 3 classes after this?
So I predict that once we're at the 10th or 11th lesson, everything is going to be so easy. As long as you guys get these first few lessons really good, inshallah.
Add some dua to that prediction.
Inshallah.
Ajrumiyya, yeah, that's what this book is.
Yes.
So what is Ajrumiyya?
Ajrumiyya is a book that's written by Ibn Ajur Rum, who lived, I think it was 11th or 12th century.
Okay.
He was from Meknas. Meknas in Morocco. So he wrote this book, and he intended for it to be for beginners. And subhanallah, many people around the world learn it. It was actually the first Nahu book that I learned.
Cool.
And many people memorize it word for word.
Wow.
So it's like a textbook. There are a couple of our community members that are memorizing it. One that I know of have already memorized all of it. Ajrumiyya.
Oh, Dr. Faiz?
Dr. Faiz is working on it.
Oh.
So I think we're going to end here, inshallah, unless there are any pending questions.
I just have beginning questions. I don't have any ending questions. Anyway, it's really helpful. I'll just watch the videos a couple times, and then we can hit it up
And
on the
again,
chat.
anyway, we had a discussion last night. I'm open for discussion, inshallah, anytime.
Inshallah. Yeah, that was good.
Inshallah. All right. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
إلى اللقاء.
جزاك الله خير.
بارك الله فيكم.